Well, thank you, Tony. And mass shootings are a sad reality across the country, and certainly a concern as schools get ready to start once again. So how can you know your kids are safe when they head back to the classroom? News 9's Wyatt Williams talked with local schools about their safety plans and joins us with the details. Wyatt?
Safety is a top concern and a priority for local schools. So I checked in with schools here in central Wisconsin to see what plans they have in place to put in place. School shootings like the one we saw in Uvalde, Texas, have put school safety at the forefront for many. As our local schools get ready to welcome students back into their buildings, they've been going over plans for if the worst should happen.
Simply locking your doors is a wise choice. It was really, really tough to do. Our schools were designed to be open and welcoming to people with very difficult to secure, but just securing your doors and keeping those and limiting access is one of the number one things we can do.
Many of the schools who have had mass shootings were unprepared for the situation. Area schools are now working to make sure they know exactly how to deal with these types of situations where every detail matters.
We have planned exercises that the students and teachers practice twice a year. In the event something serious happens, as much like a school shooting, talking on that side, they've got immediate actions they can do.
One of the many drills in place is an active shooter training situation. We showed you one of those trainings earlier this summer. Teachers and first responders put together a simulation to prepare for if the worst were to become a reality.
Going through that and handling it and knowing this happens, here's are the few things I got to do. Trusting, it built a huge level of trust that the first responders in our community, they've got it under control. They know what they're doing. That's their job, let them do it. Our job is simply to get out of sight behind a locked door, hide, lights out.
Now, there's a new program out there headed by actor Matthew McConaughey aimed at helping schools get the money they need to increase security. So far, none of the schools in the area we've talked to have applied for the grant, but they all have their own plans in place should the worst happen. In studio, Wyatt Williams, News 9, WAOW.
Well, thank you, Wyatt.